This super trend indicator is very insane. So welcome back to my channel, guys, and I'm going to show you how to make this particular super trend indicator right here, right now. First of all, if you're new to my channel, make sure you click on that notification button and hit that subscribe button for me. It really goes a long way in enabling and encouraging me to make more videos. Don't forget to stick by to the end of this video so that I don't miss on any important site and important places that will enable you to make this super trend indicator that I'm going to show you guys right now. First of all, what is this indicator all about? Just like the name implies, this is super trend indicator. It oversees the trend of the market, and you know trend is very necessary in trading. Just like the saying, trend is your friend. So let's get into the chart now. Here you can see I'm using EA Builder, and of course I have used this. I've made some tutorials concerning this particular platform in some of my other videos. If you're new to my channel and you feel totally lost, so kindly go back and rewatch some of my previous video. You will understand how to use this platform right here. And of course, this is a new project, and now we are going to put our inputs that we're going to use for the sake of this video, and how we are going to build this indicator. We are going to use three tools, which is three moving average, guys, three moving average. And trust me, the result is going to blow your mind. So don't forget, make sure you stick to the end of this video. So let's get started. Now on my dashboard and on my screen, you can see add new input. So we're going to add all the inputs that we need. The input number one is our MOA, moving average underscore 1, and the period is 10, and I'm going to highlight 2. Then I'm going to add another one. I'm going to use 23 for this moving average. I'm going to update, and the third moving average, I'm going to use 50. Some people you can use 100, you can do whatever, but at the end of this video, you will see how good this really helps in filtering your trend, guys. Trust me, it works on every time frame very perfectly. Now, since we have put our inputs so that it can enable us to adjust any adjustments when we apply this to the chart, that's the importance of having your inputs available. If not, you have to come back right to this platform to adjust whatever adjustment you need, and you know, re-downloading and going through the stress and process of installing it on the chart again. So that's why the inputs is very necessary. Now that we have done that, here comes the building part. So we are on the indicator dashboard now, and we're going to add the conditions using the inputs that we have just imputed or created. The first condition is going to be our moving average. So I click on adding condition, and here we can see two panels, one left panel and the right panel. Both is going to be a moving average. Okay, both is going to be moving averages. Now we are going to add candlestick is above. Okay, let's use moving average. Here it goes, moving average. Now we are going to select the period. Of course, we are going to use the inputs instead. This is the 3, the 50, I guess. We're going to click OK. Moving average 50, simple. Here you can select your preferred settings of your moving average. I always like exponential anyway, so I'm good with that. Now 50 is above moving average. Same on indicator panel, moving average. So we're going to find moving average here also, And here we're going to choose the input, and we're going to choose the second moving average, which is the 23 moving average. You can see the input is already saved now, and we are still going to use exponential for this purpose, and we update. Now that our first condition is good to go, we are also going to add another condition. Make sure you follow my teaching. Make sure you follow exactly what I do so that you get the exact result of what I'm doing here. And the second is going to be candle now, because we only have 3 moving averages. So here we have our 1 candle close. I think I have to add this up. Maybe kind of necessary candle index. Okay, I can delete that and put it candle close, 1 candle close. So let me explain what this candle close means. Now this candle close means that we want to make sure that 1 candle has closed before this indicator is going to take its judgment. So for example, let's say we are using this 10 moving average to signal a buy. So we want to make sure that 1 candle has closed above this 10 indicator or below this 10 indicator to give us a buy or a sell signal. So we don't want to use the current candle to make our judgments. So here we are also going to use candle close. It's very important, guys. It's very important. And here we are going to choose crosses above. So we are not going to put above anymore. So we are going to use crosses above or equal. So whatever you feel like, you can actually play with all these things. Just play around with it at your own convenient time. That's how you learn very, very well also. So let's stick with above, and let's click update. But now it's going to be on this moving average, and here we are going to select from the input that we have, that is the number 1 moving average, which is the 10 period moving average. And also we are going to select exponential, and now we can update. Now our condition is done and our indicator is almost ready. The last part, which is not the least, is the signal. How do we know that, okay, this is the time to buy or this is the time to sell? Because pretty much what we do is just the commands, the parameters the indicator needs to look at for. But after finding or meeting up with those parameters or commands, how do you know that, all right, now is the time to take action, or how does it signify? That's the signal part. So this is where we are putting in our signal part. Depend on the style you want. Here you can see indicator type, and if I click on the draw down, you can see so many indicator types: line, section, histogram, arrow, zigzag, you know, whatever you like. So I'm going to use let me say line, and here I'm going to choose indicator. I'm going to choose indicator, and on this indicator we are going to use moving average. So here is the moving average, and what period are we going to use? Maybe we can add that up. Let me add a new input now. I will name it signal, MA signal, moving average signal underscore signal. Now this is going to be adjustable. This is going to be adjustable on the chart. All right, this is going to be adjustable on the chart. That is why I'm using the input. Now that I have that, now that we have that, we are going to go. All we have to do is make sure all this is set, and the width of the moving average, you can edit this later on, but let me just use 6 as width, color blue, that is good. You can use any color of your choice right here. You can literally select any of your color, any of your choice. And now that we have that, we are going to click update. Don't forget, here you have so many options to choose from, but let's stick with that. Let's update. Now we have our update, and all we have to do is add new indicator. Don't forget, you can add as many indicators as you can add as many parameters, commands, algorithms around here. So I can add another condition, add again, and I'm just trying to let you know that it doesn't have any limit. All right, depends on the kind of strategy you're building. So if your strategy still keeps going before the signal, that's the signal end part appears, you can still keep adding conditions to build your indicator. Now that we are done with that, let's add the sell signal. But the beauty part is that with EA Builder platform, you don't have to go through the stress of recreating all this the opposite direction. All we have to do is click on this magic stick, and voila, is going to recreate our sell parameters for us. So you can see all this is above, and you can see all this is below and below. So let's cross check for clarity's sake. Yes, is below. Moving average 50 is below. Moving average 23. No. Moving average 50 should be above. It should be above for our sell. Good. And moving average, the candle should be below moving average 10. Great. So I think we have a little problem here. So it is very good to recheck whenever you're building a robot or an indicator. It is very necessary. So I'm going to change this also. Moving average 50 should be below moving average 23 for our buy signal. It should never be above, which means we could have gotten wrong signals if we had gone ahead and executed the source code of this indicator. So, but thank God we found out very, very quickly. Now our signal is good. So let's check the last. Now we have our red color as our sell, and also on indicator, and on moving average 23, and we are good to go. So all you have to do now is download this file and check it live on our MetaTrader and see how this indicator is going to prove if it's worthy to use or it's not worthy to use. So let's go ahead. And of course, I forgot, here you can add your alerts. You can add your alerts. I believe I have shown you guys how to do this multiple times, in case if you want the indicator to notify you whenever a potential entry or potential opportunity comes out. The indicator can send you signals right direct to your smartphone. Now it's time to download the indicator that we just built and see how it looks on the chart. I just clicked on the download button and we have our Supertrend indicator ready. So I'm going to head on to my MetaTrader now. All right, so here we are going to choose, let me delete it. This is my previous indicator. So don't forget, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button for me, and also share this video to your friends so that they also will benefit from the knowledge that I'm giving out right here. So let's look for our indicator. Here it is. So I'm going to copy, and you can literally, cut whatever you want to do with it. So I'm going to cut, and I'm going to paste it right here on indicator tab, Ctrl V to paste. And we still have one more. I thought I deleted this. Hold on. Okay, object list. Then I have to. delete all this. All right, now that we are done, we are going to head right over to this kind of little book icon. We're going to click on it. This is our meta code language editor. Here we are going to decompile the source file that we just downloaded, because this is a hard file. The MT4 platform can't read the file that we downloaded previously, but when we compile this file now, it will be in a soft version that now will be readable by the MT4 platform. So let's go ahead and compile. Good, we have compiled, and successfully our indicator has 0 errors and 0 warnings. I keep saying this always whenever you're compiling your indicator. Make sure, especially from this platform EA Builder, make sure you don't have red numbers showing up in these columns. If you have that, that means your indicator is not 100% going to work well. That means there are errors that the algorithm has noticed, mismatches and etc. So which means you need to go back and fix them first, or try to solve it out before using it, because if you go ahead and use it, you're going to make much mistake, which means it's going to be giving you false signals. So literally, maybe it's going to be telling you to buy when the market is selling, and going to tell you sell when the market is buying. So that's very catastrophic. So since our indicator is good to go, 0 errors and 0 warnings, now is the time to check it out on and apply it. So this is Euro USD dollar, and I'm going to apply this indicator, and we will see how good it performs. We are going to look for it. Here it is. I'm going to drag, and let's check our inputs first. Our inputs is ready and ready to be adjustable. You can change any of the numbers right here, and alter the outcome and the result of the EA. Now that we have that, and they are all adjustable, this is going to save us time in case we need to adjust any parameters to our choice. Let's click OK and see how this EA performs. Here it goes. This is our Supertrend EA. I told you guys it works on all time frames. If I change time frame, you're going to see that we are still bearish. Right here we are bullish. Right here we're still bullish before we became bearish, and overall bullish, little bit bearish, kind of choppy market around it, but here bearish. You see, this indicator is watching it to be profitable out there. And don't forget, always trade in the trend, with the trend. So right now we can see that the current market is bearish. Euro USD is bearish. This Supertrend indicator has given us that. So that is it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, and I trust you did, kindly hit that subscribe button for me. It will really go a long way in helping me to create more videos. Of course, drop your comments and click the share button and tell me what project you want me to work on next time. I will look forward to your comments and look forward to work on it, so that we remain profitable all along in the financial market. With this being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, stay safe and keep winning.